Hello again, everybody. It is Mr. Cognetti from Citizenship Academy with another math lesson. Today we're going to be doing Module 4, lesson number 13. I believe that is what we are on. Yes, we are on 13, my favorite number. And today we're going to be using our count on method to help us solve when we're adding tens and ones or double-digit numbers with other double-digit numbers. So we're not just going to count down to solve the whole thing, but we're going to use that to help us solve because, I mean, math is adding a lot, and we usually count numbers in our head a lot. So you're going to see how that fits in together with what we've been doing with our place value. So I am going to draw a picture, and I want you to tell me what number that is, okay? Oh, hold on. I want to make that bigger. And red. All right, so what number do we have here? We have 1, 10, 3 ones. What number do we think it is? We have 1, 10, and 3 ones, so it is 13. Okay? Now, hopefully you guys have this drawn. If not, sorry, I forgot to mention that. Draw that on your piece of paper really quickly. And then I want you to add 4 more ones to it, but I want you to use a different picture, okay? So it'll represent a different part. If you have crayons or markers, you can use a different color. I'm going to use a different picture, and I'm going to add 4 X's to it. And I'm going to make them a different color. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so there I added 4 to them. Now, I want you to think of what number I have right there. Think how many cubes do I have total, or not cubes, how many, if this is 10, how many we got there? What does that picture represent as a number? Okay. Need more time to figure that out, go ahead and pause it. But I counted on to find out how many were there. I knew how many were there in red because we already figured that out. There's 13. So I put 13 in my head, and I counted on to count the purple X's. So let's do that with me. Ready? 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Excuse me. So that must be 17 now. But I want to know how we got to 17. What would that number sentence look like? Well, we started with 13. And then did I add or subtract these purple X's? Did I draw them up there, or did I erase them? I drew them up there. So how many did I draw up there? I drew 1, 2, 3, 4, because I asked you guys to draw 4 of them. So we add 4 onto our 13. We started with 13, we drew 4 X's, and we ended up with 17. Okay, so that's how we show that number sentence in picture form, and that's how we show that picture in number sentence form. Nice job. But right now I want to focus on what we kind of did here. I want to count just the ones right now, okay? So let's look at the number 13. How many ones are in the number 13? 3. So we have 3 ones. And then we drew on how many more? We drew 4. So what's 3 plus 4? Our original 3 ones we had, plus the 4 that I wanted you to add. 3 plus 4 equals 7. That can't be our answer because we forgot this 10. We have 1 10 added with 0 tens, so 10 plus 0 equals 10. So now I have 10 and 7. I need to do 10 plus 7. And we should all know 10 plus 7 because it's one of our tens facts. 10 plus 7 equals 17. So we were correct. Right? All right, I want to move on. Do the same type of thing. I want us to go back to our original 13. So if you have a whiteboard, awesome. You don't have to erase the whole thing. If you have a piece of paper, just draw out 13 again in picture form. So I'm going to try and erase just my x's. Whoop. There we go. There's 13. But now, remember, we're going to switch to a different shape, and I want you to draw 6 more up there. Wait, 6. Let's go with 7, actually. Yeah, I want to go with 7. I want you to draw 7 different shapes onto here. Not 7 tens, just 7. So let's see. We have 3. Oh, wait, no. Sorry, I don't want to get to a total of 7. I want to just draw 7 x's up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alrighty. So what did I just do? Did I add 7 to my drawing, or did I erase and take away 7 from my drawing? I added 7, so that's what we're going to do up here in our number sentence. We're going to add, or put a plus sign in there, 7. Now we need to figure out what that equals. Let's see. Let's count our tens first. Okay? 110. So we have 110, and now let's count how many ones we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know if I've ever had that many when I added my ones. So if I have 10 ones, I come over here and I write 10, right? And my answer, 13 plus 7 equals 110. Does that seem right? Seems a little off to me. Well, let me think. Hold on. If I look at my picture, I have a group of 10, one group of 10, and then I have another group of 10 right there. Now, I made a group of 10, so I'm actually going to draw a line through it. Let me redo this number here. Hold on, because now I don't have just one 10. How many 10s do I have? I have this 10 here, and now I just made that a group of 10 when I added my 3 and 7. So how many 10s do I have? I have 1, 2. Okay, so now I have 2 10s. Do I have any leftover ones now? Or any extra ones? I do not. So I have 0 ones. So that must mean 13 plus 7 equals 20. That seems a little bit more right, because 20 isn't a huge number compared to 2 smaller numbers that are being added together. 20 seems right. So this is where it can get a little tricky when we're adding our ones and we're making another group of 10 or another bundle of 10. But don't let it stump you. When you make a 10, that's why we used to circle them. Now we're going to put our line through it so we can see with our eyes that we have another group of 10. Let's do this another way. Let's focus on looking at our 10s first. And then, yeah, we're going to add our 10s first. So if we have 1, 10, and 13, and 0 10s in the number 7, because the number 7 isn't even a full group of 10. So we have our answer, 1 10 plus 0 10s is 110. And then we have 3 plus 7. We did our 3 original ones plus our 7 ones equals 10, which is another group of 10, which is why we had to add 10 and 10 to get 20. All right, we're just adding our place values together. We're adding our 10s, then we add our 1s. But this is what I want you guys to focus on here. If we make another group of 10, you need to make sure we shift it over into our 10s place. Let's try another one like this. Let's start with 13 again, just because I'm feeling good with that number. It's my favorite one. So I want to start with 13, and I want you guys to add 9 to it. So 13 plus 9. Let's start with that. Okay, we got a couple more minutes. 13 plus 9. Draw a picture. What's our first step? Draw a picture. Let's do it. Start with our 10s. How many 10s in 13? We got 1. I'm going to make it red. 1 big 10. Now, how many 1s do we have? We have 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, yesterday we were doing it where I would bring down the plus sign and we draw 9 over here, which, if that's how you like to do it, and on a test or in real life, that's how you need to do it, that's awesome. That's what I want. Use that method. We're going to do a little bit differently today. So we're still the same method. It's just we're kind of skipping writing out the 2 pictures and then combining. We're going straight to combining them. We're just going to draw our 9 on top of these 3. But I'm going to switch the color and the shape so that I know it's a different part. We have our group of 13. Now I'm going to draw my part of 9. So let's do that. Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Uh-oh, I just made a group of 10 here, but I haven't gotten to my full 9, because I know 7 plus 3 is 10, and I'm right at the same height. So I go like this to make another 10, and I only have 7 of my 9 drawn, so I need to start at 7 and keep going. 8, 9. So let me double check, see if I have 9 X's drawn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. And I didn't keep drawing my X's up here because I had already made a group of 10. This is why you need to stay nice and organized, because if you were drawing X's this big, boom, only 2 of them are the same size as a 10 stick. So we have to pay attention to how many we are adding together here. I made a group of 10, so I drew a line through it. And then I kept drawing down here on my next group of 10. But I only got 2 of them. So now, 13 plus 9, 13 red plus 9 purple equals, well, let's count our picture. How many 10s do we have? We have 1 10, 2 10s, 2 10s, and then 1, 2, 2 1s. So our answer is 22. Okay? I drew that terribly. Let me rewrite that. It's a little bit better. Sorry. I got a weird angle. But anyways, so we have our 2 10s and 2 1s to make 22. If we were to look at this and just add across the board our 10s and 1s, we would do 1 10 plus 0 10s, and we get our 1 10. So right here we have 1 10, which is 10, plus 0 10s. So we're going to have 10. Then we do our 1s. 3 1s plus 9 1s. So we'd have 3 plus 9. I'm going to switch it around so 9 goes in my head and I count 3 on because 9 is bigger. So 9, 10, 11, 12. So we have 12. But now I need to add together 10 and 12. So I'm going to go different color. 10 plus 12 equals, well, I have 1 10 plus 1 10 is 2 10s. 0 1s plus 2 1s is 2. Did we get the same answer? Yes, we did. Nice job. All right, so here's the other method. But this method is like what we did yesterday, except we skipped a step of drawing the whole thing out. We jumped right to combining our pictures. Okay, so on your homework, if you do need to separate them and draw the 9 off to the side and then draw them all together, go ahead and do that. But otherwise, if you're able to skip that one step and just go right to smushing them together into one big one, go ahead and do that too. Okay? And remember, this was me just showing you basically we are adding our 10s first and then our 1s. We do the same thing over here. Okay? Awesome job today. I have a couple seconds before my video kicks me off, so let me say goodbye really quickly. You guys did great. Good work on, or good luck on your Google form or your Seesaw assignment, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye, everybody.